This dictation will be 100 word per minute. So be ready. Last ready. Start. In appeal, as noted by the tribunal in para 5, the counsel for the appellant had confined his arguments on the point of injury, causal link and cumulation of imports from Korea and Germany. While assessing injury, the tribunal, after considering the submissions of the respective learned counsel for the parties, rejected the submissions raised on behalf of the appellant and held that the material injury to the domestic industry had been caused due to dumping and there was a causal link between them. The submission made by the counsel for the appellant that the injury, if any, caused to the domestic industry has been caused because of the extensive and voluminous export from Japan, was rejected by holding that the present complaint pertains to the exports from Korea and Germany only. Insofar as Japan is concerned, proceedings were initiated at the instance of respondent 3 for the export made from Japan, and an anti-dumping duty has already been imposed on the export made from Japan to India. In para 14 of the impugned order, the tribunal has converted the anti-dumping duty in US dollar terms on its own violation, even though there was no prayer by the appellant or a cross appeal objection by any other party. Learned counsel for the appellant did not press his arguments regarding the injury to the domestic industry, causal link and cumulation of imports from Germany and Korea for injury assessment during the course of arguments before us. The only argument pressed before us is regarding the conversion of anti-dumping duty from US dollar terms by the tribunal on its own violation, even though there was no prayer by the appellant or a cross appeal objection by the respondent. Another aspect highlighted by the learned counsel for the appellant is relating to violation of para 4 of annexure 2 of the rules while assessing injury. Learned Additional Solicitor General of India, after taking instruction from the Union of India, considered that the tribunal erred in converting the anti-dumping duty in US dollars terms in the absence of any appeal or cross appeal by the respondent. He considered that the order passed by the tribunal in converting the anti-dumping duty in US dollars terms be set aside and the order of the designated authority in imposing the anti-dumping duty in rupee term be restored. It is so ordered. Regarding non-consideration of the various parameters laid down in para 4 of annexure 2, it was submitted by him that since this issue had not been raised before the appellate tribunal, the appellant cannot be permitted to raise the same for the first time in this court, as the finding recorded by the designated authority on this score is essentially a finding of fact based on appreciation of material placed before it by the interested parties. After going through the records, we find that the point regarding the violation of para 4 annexure 2 to the rules had not been raised either in the memorandum of appeal before the tribunal or during the course of arguments. The point regarding the violation of parameters laid down in para 4 of annexure 2 to the rules has also not been taken in the special leave petition. The finding recorded by the designated authority being essentially a finding of fact having not been questioned before the tribunal cannot be permitted to be raised for the first time in this court. Stop.